Well, you learn wherever you put your focus and attention. Like uh, there are some people who see colors everywhere and they're good painters. And there are some people, when you play a song, the only thing that they can hear is the guitar, and then they're good guitar players. There are some people who can only hear the lyrics of the song, and then they become poets. So people learn where they put their attention. And to me, if you really want to become good at understanding human beings and the mindsets and what gets them to think different, then you got to put your attention there. You got to, and as I said earlier, it starts with fascination and then a commitment. If you can commit yourself to put your attention about human psychology for 2-3 years, you'll naturally become good at it. But you also need a context that encourages you to put your attention on it. And there are several things I can think of. One of the simplest things you can do is start doing sales. Either for your father's business, or either for your friend's business, or for your own business. Start maybe I'm not talking about this kind of sales where you're in a shop and then saying come buy. I'm talking about big sales, closing deals. It could be like a partnership with a really prestigious institute, or it could be that partnership with a competitor, or it could be closing a big government deal, or it could be closing a $1 million order. But the moment you start involving yourself in closing deals, then you're giving yourself a context where it's necessary for you to understand people. And I think if you commit yourself to doing that, see, the thing is, a lot of times when people join a sales and marketing role, they are going through a template. They're going through targets. The business owner has understood the psychology. He or she has set a particular way of selling things, and then they're going and selling after those things. So doing sales as a salesperson is not going to help you understand the psychology of people. But doing sales as a business owner will help you understand the psychology of people. As a business owner, you're not looking after targets, you're looking at innovation. You're looking at how to get through to people. You're not looking at follow-up. You're looking at, how do I say this differently? Why wouldn't somebody get it yet? So there's a big difference between doing sales as a salesperson and doing sales as an entrepreneur. But I think one of the activities people can do is, if they can commit a year to doing sales as an entrepreneur, then I think they'll definitely evolve their ability to understand people and influence them. It's one of the things that really helps people to change. The other thing is looking into your own family. Sometimes you might have children, sometimes you might have relatives, and every family has challenges. And sometimes you can accept the challenge, sometimes you can ignore the challenge, but you could also have a third option. You can look at, how can I break the pattern in this family? How can I help them, or help my own family come together differently? And then you keep at it. And once you're able to make that in your family, you're not just helping your family, but you've also evolved yourself to become capable enough to understand different people, differences in the way they think, and to be able to shift it. If you could do that there, you could do that in your business too. Because at the core level, shifting mindsets is the same. We all have the same neurology. Your context might change, in business and in family, but you're working with the same human neurology. So you could either do sales as a business owner, or you could close deals, or you could start evolving families around you, starting with your own. All of these things leads to developing a good psychology. The challenges, all of this leads to developing good understanding and psychology of people. The challenge is, most people are not capable to do sales, close deals, or transform families, because they could step into their own family and they get angry, or they get irritated, or they feel hopeless. That's not a position from where you can change your family. Or some people are hesitant about closing deals. Some people don't yet see an opportunity, because closing deals is also a creative process. Sometimes you see an opportunity to close a deal that two parties haven't seen before, and suddenly it's a win-win-win for everybody. So people sometimes are not in that creative state. So I think you got to make yourself ready and capable to be creative, to be in the right presence, the right state of mind, and then jump into the context that I have mentioned. That is far better than trying to read a book or go through a course, because nothing on earth is going to teach you about human psychology other than your own experience. But it's important that when you have the experience, that you're in the right state of mind to be able to learn from it and evolve yourself. That's how you do it.